What's up, everybody? Phillip Siddiq of the Phillip Siddiq Show. The last time we were here was right before the pandemic when they shut down everything, airplanes, cars, and they had to close it up. We're back, Cinequest 2024. The fascinating thing about this particular film festival, you get to meet directors, actors, their vision for their particular film. And who knows, two of the directors that I had the chance of interviewing, one of them, she's in the UK right now filming some films. Another one, she's in Hollywood. So anybody that comes on this broadcast, you get to Hollywood, you better not forget Phillip Siddiq or I'm going to come look for you. See you in a little bit. Cinequest 2024. Their film, not a city premiere, not a state premiere, not a country premiere, worldwide premiere. They're going to tell us the name of the film, what they had to do with the film, the challenges of putting a film together, and the accomplishments. So, guys, welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for thanks for that great intro. Yeah, for sure. So wait, what was the first line? It was
The name.
Okay. So our movie is Future Date. It's a sci-fi feature-length comedy. It takes place in the near future where people have never left their homes at all. They've never seen another person. And then two people, they win a contest to go to a house and like go on a very awkward date together, but to meet another person for the first time. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
You involved in the film?
Yeah, I am one of the producers of the film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Producing is very, very challenging. What did you learn from producing this film, and what will you take away when the film has had its spectacular run?
Well, first of all, thank you to the Great Wish. That's what we're doing. Second of all, that's a great question, and I appreciate the question. I think my biggest takeaway from the film is, first of all, this is a passion project, and we were so lucky we got a blessed, like really great team working all together. Not only on set, but just throughout the entire process. So with that, I think one of the most important things I took away from making this film is definitely having a great team is something that can push you through a long time, because post can happen for a long time, and we shot this in the pandemic, and in post, like, you have, because we added different elements to it, which you'll see in the film, that weren't really originally designed, but then we were like, in post, we were like, oh, maybe let's play with some ideas here and there. So that can be, that can extend your timeline for post, and when the film gets done. So you really need someone, like a whole team, who cares about this and who want to be along with this with you to get these done when this changes happen. But we're very glad with what we have, what we decide on. So that's like definitely one important thing.
Great. You wore many hats in this film. Tell us about each hat that you had to wear for the film.
Okay, so I had to produce it. The original conception was me. So I've been with the project from, I guess, obviously conception to the finished product. I directed it, so that definitely involved, every creative aspect I kind of oversaw and ran. I acted in it as well. I was the main actor. Directing and acting is incredibly tough. I'd done it before, but on a feature length it's even harder. And then also I was the story writer, so every step of the way with the script writing process as well, I was right there. So yeah.
Great. Some more people want to interview you, but Cinequest 2024. Name the film again, you guys.
Future Date.
My film is called Disarmed. It's a 7-minute short film.
Okay, and your name. I know it's Australian and I can't pronounce it, so help me out here.
My name is Lucy Green. Or should I say Lucy Green? It's
Lucy-
better with the accent.
Is that the green emerald you're wearing there?
Yes, I do love to wear green. I do.
See, details. Tell us about your film.
My film is about a young woman who freezes at gunpoint and becomes obsessed with ensuring that never happens again. So she begins to train obsessively to disarm any future assailant, and we'll see if it works or not.
Girls, women, and guns. What a great combination. My heart is beating out of my chest. Yeah. How long did it take you to produce the film?
Oh, okay. So the first version of the script was written in 2017
Yes.
in LA, and then a lot of different versions came out of it. We were going to start production in 2018, didn't happen. We were going to work in 2020, didn't happen. So we finally got it together in 2022. So I guess 7 years, but from actual shooting to now, only about 18 months.
In this moment right now, how happy are you that your film is screening at Cinequest?
Dude, I'm real happy. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Sorry, I just grabbed that.
Go ahead. You work with guns.
Excuse me.
See, I'm putty in the hands, you guys. I'm just putty in the hands.
I'll give this back to you.
Thank you very much.
What was the question?
Oh, about how happy are you after all that hard work that you're premiering it here at Cinequest 2020?
You know what? I was considering, I didn't know where I wanted it to premiere, but I'm thrilled that it's in America. I'm thrilled that it's with an audience who maybe can relate to the themes I've written about a little bit more than my country.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm so excited to see how y'all react.
Well, we are happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Name the film again in guns.
Disarmed. Hi there. How you doing?
We'll do a replay, you guys. Yeah, we met a little bit earlier. First of all, welcome to Cinequest 2024.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
Tell us about your film, your name and the film.
My name is Brittany Ward. I am the writer, director, and producer of Single Car Crashes. I have a producing partner as well, Angie Gaffney. She'll be here next week.
Okay, now I heard it's a rom-com.
There are rom-com elements, to be sure. It is a bit of a mix between drinking buddies and young adult, maybe. It's a little bit of a cringy, real, true-to-life comedy. And there is romance involved, for sure. There's some sexy, funny, sad scenes. And it centers around a man trying to get back his one that got away, per se, during the week of her wedding to somebody else. No, it is funny. It's laugh out loud funny as well. And it's not very steeped in grief. The grief is more cathartic. It's more heartfelt. It's not heavy or extremely tragic. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, good. No, don't take my word for it. Come see it next Friday night, March 15th, 7:15 p.m., Hammer Theater Center.
The name of the film again.
Single Car Crashes. And we will be in attendance there, the filmmakers as well.
Oh, now see you guys, Single Car Crashes. Cinequest 2024. All films, top notch. This guy's going to tell us about his film and what he did to get it up here. Welcome first.
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Matt HD. I'm a producer. I produced the film Another Day in America. It's a dark comedy. It's based on a true story. It follows it's a day in a life story of an average kind of office building in America. We follow a diverse group of characters as they kind of go about their day, and things start to kind of unwind, and we get to see them kind of butting heads and the different personalities. It takes place in a post-COVID United States, and so it's kind of really shows, it's like a very time capsule type of movie that really kind of shows the present time, how people are thinking, the kind of diversity, the butting of the heads, kind of different opinions, and it's all kind of boils up. And so yeah, it's kind of I'd say it's a bit of a radical film. I've used that a bunch of times now. It's a different film. As a filmmaker, it was written and directed by Emilio Moro, who brought me on to help him produce it. I'm a filmmaker myself, and something that was really exciting about this movie was just kind of how different it was and how we went about it. I think it has a lot of elements that you don't really see in your normal everyday movies, kind of like certain rules that might be broken, I suppose you say. But I really, everyone should come out and see it. I think that it's you're not going to forget it. It's definitely going to be worth seeing. Like, I guarantee you, just like, you got to see it.
No, it's interesting you should say that, people butting heads and stuff with the diversity in the film. A lot of films now, I believe they play it too safe. I came up with films with like Richard Pryor back in the day. So do we have elements of that where, okay, some things are going to be uncomfortable, but this is the way it is?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's definitely going to be uncomfortable things for sure. No, I like that, the way you put that. Sorry. It's uncomfortable, but this is the way that it is. We're kind of shedding a light on that. So there's that, but also like other filmmaking rules that we kind of break or bend a little bit there too. So we get a lot of different stuff.
So new filmmakers will definitely be able to take something away from this film.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're a new filmmaker, like, you should come see this movie, like, for sure.
Cinequest 2024, you guys, where films live, thrive, and move on to other bigger things. More guests here. So tell us about your film, your names, and how you're involved in it.
I'm Danica Lee Klauser,
And I'm Alexander Cope.
and we are with Girl with the Gray Eyes.
Okay. Tell us about the film.
Cool. So it is a suspense thriller. It's in the Shorts block tomorrow at 4:45. And it's about a woman who is involved in a domestic attack. And in order to cope with that, she keeps tabs on her attacker to make sure that he's never going to come back for her again.
Yeah, it's like she said, it's a suspense thriller. I don't have much to add to that, but I was the director of photography, and I had a blast filming it.
Filming your shots, since you're the director of photography, how challenging was it to film the shots? Because if I'm reading what she's saying right, there was definitely some awesome shots and filming taking place.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say it was particularly difficult. Like we were operating on a very indie budget, so like our setups were rather like small and simple for the most part. We weren't trying to do anything overly complicated that we couldn't do outside of our budget. Fortunately, we had a great crew that was extremely helpful, and we were able to burn through shots like on a pretty good schedule. I would say we kept our day pretty well.
And your involvement in the film.
Yes, I play. I'm an actor, and I also was the video editor.
Okay, well, tell us about your character. All you gave us was, well, she did this, she did that. Well, give us a little more. Feed us a little bit more.
Yeah, so she is a culmination of a lot of the cast and crew's just like shared paranoia. Paranoia
Yeah.
when it comes to traumatic events such as domestic assault and violence. She's so stuck in what happened and she can't let go of it, and this is her way of keeping herself safe, even though it's really to her detriment. You know, she ends up kind of being an Icarus situation where she gets too close to the sun and then has to stand face to face with the nightmare that she was working so hard to keep herself safe from.
Wow. You even get Greek mythology here. Icarus, too close to the sun and the wings burn up. Thank you both.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank you, my friend.
Pleasure.
Okay, Cinequest 2024. Films live, they thrive. People move on to bigger and better things. Tell us your names and tell us your film.
So my name is Sally. I'm the writer of Beyond All Doubts. I did the music, the art, and I wrote the movie. I'm coming from high tech. So I left my job in order to do this movie. I think it's an important movie because it's talking about repressing and depression and anxiety, and how I learned to love myself again. That's it.
Your name and what was your involvement in the film? Because this seems a heavy, heavy film.
Yeah, my name is Billy. I'm her mother-in-law. My name is Billy. I'm her mother-in-law, and I'm her assistant. I help her whatever she needs. That's what I do.
Now, helping her. How proud of you that you helped her, because this was a dream for you, right? You helped the dream come true.
I loved. I don't know how to express it. I even don't know how to express it, but I'm really proud and very, very happy for her that she achieved it.
She's like my second mother. Really. So
Personal
you can cry if you want.
personal commentary. If more mother-in-law, right? More mother-in-laws were like here, a lot of folks would probably stay married. Thank you. Yes, Okay, everybody. Cinequest 2024. Well, films skyrocket into the stratosphere. We had two directors here before on the show. One of them, she's filming films in the UK. The other one's in Hollywood. So I think maybe we have a rising star here. So tell us, Tiffany, about your film and how involved are you?
The film is called Trigger Happy. It's set in a 50s madcap-inspired world where gender roles are reversed, and it's about a repressed husband who attempts to murder his wife for life insurance, and it is my feature directorial debut.
Tiffany, that sounds so modern, though. Would people want to murder people for insurance?
Indeed, in this world they do, because if you know what, we did a bit of world building in the sense that if you own a gun in this world, you get free health insurance. So we gave the Republicans what they wanted, we gave the liberals what they wanted, and we created this weird, wacky, parallel sci-fi universe.
So the film is not politically correct, so to speak.
Not at all. Not at all. It's a weird sci-fi parallel universe. So it's what you make it of, but it more than anything is a satirical commentary on America today.
I can't say anymore, you guys. Tiffany, with her film, if she brings the energy on the red carpet to her film, it's probably going to be a winner, you guys. Check it out. How's it going, my friend?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Cinequest 2024.
Yes.
That's right. Okay. Ha. We got a good one here, you guys. Tell us the name of your film and how you involved with it, my friend.
My name is Kyle, and my film is Trigger Happy. It premieres. It's the world premiere tomorrow night, Friday night at 9:30.
Did you hear the man? Not city, not state, not country, world premiere. Tell us what it's about.
Yeah, so it's about a guy who kills his wife for life insurance money. But wait, that sounds bad, but it's a satire. It's a dark comedy satire.
Right.
Yeah, you just had our director, Tiffany, and I'm the producer. Yes. Oh, I mean, we're over the moon to premiere it here. We're so excited for an audience to see it. We've been living with it in our heads for 5 years since the first script. So yeah, to share it with everybody, this feels so amazing.
My friend, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cinequest 2024, where films skyrocket to the stratosphere. I kid you not. Tell us about your film and your name.
My name is Kristen. Our film is called Trigger Happy. And Trigger Happy, it's been in process since about 2019. It started out of a desire to make a alternate reality world where we could tackle challenging topics, but through the lens of humor. What are you saying? What
Trigger Happy.
Yeah.
This is the third group I talked about Trigger Happy.
Yeah, well, I'm following them through. I got the BTS while they were coming through, so it's my turn now.
Oh man, we could have had a big party.
That's after. Yeah.
Hey, all right. What is your involvement with the film?
So I'm the publicist. I've also been sort of a Jill of all trades. We filmed during COVID. I was the COVID-19 compliance officer. I've been on board sort of since the beginning because when you have an exciting creative idea and you tell people about it, they kind of glom on. So I was one of those glom honors. I was like, all right, what are you guys doing? What are you making? I want to be a part of it. How can I help? So
what was the one thing about this film that made you say, I want to be involved with this?
I think creating this world that is sort of a sandbox to deal with difficult issues, but in just an absolutely absurd, humorous way. I mean, the main themes of the film are inverted gender roles, gun control, access to healthcare. These are all things that I want to talk about with people, but I don't necessarily know how to do it in a way that's fun and not stressful. And I think this film just filters those topics through this lens of comedy that makes it palatable and allows you to have a conversation about it. And so I'm passionate about, allowing people to talk about challenging issues, but in a way that allows them to also laugh about them.
Seems like it's going to be a good time for everybody, huh?
Yeah.
Trigger Happy.
9:30, Friday at 9:30. It's our world premiere. So we're really excited to be premiering here at Cinequest.
Cinequest 2024. Films go here, they go to the stratosphere. We have two more folks going to tell us about their film and their names and their involvement. Welcome to Cinequest 2024. I'm doing great. How are you?
Very exciting.
Good. Okay. I just started. Yeah, I just started. We got it. I just started. Okay, your name and your involvement with the film.
My name is Harsmaran Sandhu, and I'm the writer and director of a short film named Pulp.
And my name is Simi Katora, and I am the producer of said short film named Pulp.
So Pulp is about first generation senior in college. She has an upcoming violin audition, and in the creation of her original piece, she has to overcome years of generational trauma.
And through that process, we get to see a lot of what it means to be a first generation child of an immigrant family or being in an immigrant household. We also get to see the pursuing of the arts.
Yeah.
Pursuing of the arts, and also reminding yourself that the true power you have is in how you can control what you can do and what you can achieve, and that has to come from within you, but it cannot be without the sacrifices and the hardships of everyone that came before you, and you being on the backs of their effort.
Last question. What did you two take away from this film? Because it seems like it's a passion project for you too.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the biggest thing was telling myself I can do it. So this was my first ever short film, and to have it premiere here is a great feeling, and more so just like establishing myself as a person of color in these spaces. Yes, we belong here, and yes, we have the stories to tell.
Yeah, I think for me, the biggest takeaway is just there is a space for creatives of all kinds to come together and make the art they want to make. I never thought that I'd be in a place to meet someone like her, Simran, and to be working on this project, but lo and behold, here we are, and we also are now collaborating on future projects. So, and expanding all the people that we get to work with. So there is a space for you, there is a place for you, and you just have to get together and make it happen, and you can definitely make it happen.
Truer words were never spoken, you guys. Pay attention. Name of the film again?
Pulp.
Pulp.
Pulp. Thank you, guys. Thank you again. Thank you again. Let me just get them. Okay. We'll get them. Thank you. Cinequest 2024. I'm doing a short corner interview to get everybody in. They're going to tell us their names and their film here. So tell us your names and the film.
So I'm Sing Sing Rabbit. I'm the singer, the producer, and also the writer. And
I'm AT, the director of the music video.
I'm Tommy. I'm the cinematographer of the music video and also photographer. Yeah.
How challenging was to put this film together?
Oh, yeah.
wow, today is the red carpet, right? We're walking the red carpet, but back then we are actually sitting in our studio's carpet with no idea of how to put it together, because we want to make a fantasy sci-fi music video, which all of us have never experienced it. And then luckily I found an XR studio in Hong Kong, which they have just new built, and we collaborated very well. They taught us how to, step by step to move on. So we used 10 days to shoot this music video, and finally we got here.
All because this time we work with a superstar in Hong Kong, in Asia, Miss Kelly Chan. So we think this is it. We need to all in everything, put everything into it.
Yeah. Well, I love their story and their songs. It's so challenging, but I want to do that together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Together.
Great team.
Teamwork, you guys. Teamwork. All right. Thank you both. Thank all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you guys. Cinequest 2024. One Night in Tokyo. There's a cute baby back there. I'm going to squat down, and you just see the microphone going to each person, okay? Tell us about the film.
All right, so the film's called One Night in Tokyo. I'm the writer and director of it, and it's about Sam, who's played by Reza Imamieh, who goes to Japan to go meet his girlfriend. She happens to dump him right away, and he changes his plans, and he meets an interesting person who he just spends one night in Tokyo with.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm really hoping that people watch this movie. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Tokyo?
Oh, yeah.
So tell me about Ayaka.
She was kind of like, なんだろうな。kind of like, ちょっと壁がある感じの人だけど、
She has a wall about her, right? So both characters have walls.
through in that one night with Sam. So we are kind of like a growing together, something like that. So it's a very wonderful movie.
Oh, I'm an associate producer. Yeah. And I'm helping her with English too. Yeah. Yeah.
We got a baby back here with the fine young baby. Now, the gentleman.
I'm a producer and assistant director, and this is our emotional support animal, Aria.
Oh, yeah.
What a great interview, you guys. I'm done. Thank you. One night in Tokyo, you guys. Cinequest 2024. Cinequest 2024. We got to keep it moving, shaking, and popping. Name oh, got another guest here. How you doing, my friend?
Come over. Yeah, hey, great to see you. How you doing?
Tell us about the film and how you're involved.
My name is Andy Holmes. I'm the director of the film, co-director of the film, and this is David Massouz. He's one of our And the movie is The Island Between Tides. It's the movie that's opening Cinequest tonight.
Wow. You have to be hella happy. Oh, you got to be hella happy, man. Open this film.
Oh, it's super exciting for us to be at Cinequest. When we got the call from Mike when he programmed us and he said we're opening night, it was just exhilarating. And we can't wait to, no one's seen this movie yet. It's the world premiere. So.
Not city, not state, not country, world premiere. Your involvement in the film, sir?
I am. I play Jared. I play a fairly tormented fellow. Who and it was tough. It was tough getting into this role. I really appreciate it for Andy and the other director Austin for really guiding me through this process, because I was very unsure at many points of how to play somebody who I don't want to give too much away, but somebody who is in a very uniquely tormented position, for pretty much his whole life. And lives alone. Has visions in his head and isn't sure if he's quite sane or not. And has picked up some unhealthy habits because of it. I haven't seen the final cut of the film, so I am incredibly excited to be in a theater like this, to be doing so for the first time, and just to see it. I really can't wait.
I can tell. We're excited to have you guys here, man, for the film. So I say, thank you. Thank you. Have you acted somewhere before?
I was in a show called Gotham.
No, this can't be. No. Bruce Wayne.
That was me.
Fuck yeah. Fuck out Bruce Wayne from Gotham. Bruce Wayne from Gotham. Right here. Phillip Siddiq show. Right here. We got. Now, okay, see, I'm a freeze right now, man, because I watched that show from beginning to end. Oh, okay.
Thank you for watching.
Oh, I'm telling, brother, I'm okay.
I don't know if you remember Harvey Bullock from Gotham.
What character? I know.
The guy with the beard, Harvey Bullock. He was
Yes.
the partner of Jim Gordon.
Yes.
His real name is Donald Logue, and he is also in this movie. He plays my grandfather.
If we had longer time to talk, dude, believe me, I would like to sit down and talk, but I know we got to keep it moving. But, man, dude, just come. Let me just get a quick shot, man. Let me just get a quick shot. Fucking Gotham, man. The Penguin and all those people. Effing Gotham. Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure. Thanks again, man.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
What was your name?
Phillip Siddiq.
Okay, David. Pleasure, Phillip.
God damn, man. God. Cinequest 2024. When you're on the red carpet, you got to make it work, okay? We're going to tell us about the film and all these beautiful people here and their names.
We're with Island Between Tides, which is screening today at the world premiere here. I'm Paloma. I play the character of Lily. This is Remy. She plays younger Lily.
I'm Ruby, and I played the younger version of her older sister, and I'm her older sister.
And my name's Austin. I'm the co-director and co-writer of the film. Yeah.
Putting this film together, was it a labor of love? And what do you expect when you leave the film? What do you expect everyone to take away from it?
Well, I mean, I hope that we've created a story that's both entertaining and a little spooky, but still kind of feels heartwarming and something that's we can all connect to.
It was really fun filming with an older sister. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was just fun hanging out with.
Yeah. I mean, for independent filming is always a labor of love. And I think to be able to land here at a place like Cinequest for the opening night, it speaks to just the hundreds of people who believed in us and our vision from the very beginning, from when this was just an idea in Andy and myself in our heads, and being able to now be able to get this whole sort of moving city of people supporting us and coming to bring these characters to life, and just being able to contribute so much of themselves and their own ideas and tastes and instincts to this film. That's what it is. That's what's got us to this place.
Thank you so much, and good luck with the film, and good luck with this beautiful cast and crew. Oh man, very good, very good.
Move on. Hey man,
right here. How you doing? Familiar, dude. It's familiar.
Love the feel, love the vibe. Maybe.
Okay.
That way their premiere isn't less than 5 minutes.
What would you like to say about your film premiere at Cinequest?
It's amazing to be here. Looking forward to it. Big screen, first time. So, and San Jose, love it here, man. First time here ever.
Island Between Tides, excellent script, amazing cast, wonderful crew. The cinematography is next level. If anyone's going to see one movie, Island Between Tides.
It's the premiere movie. What can you say, right?
All right. They got to go, you guys. You know how it is. 2024 Cinequest. They're going to tell us the name of their film, their names, and what did they do in the film. So let us know.
Absolutely. My name is John Noble Barrick. Our film is called Judaism, Judy-ism.
That Judaism or
that Judaism. And I was an actor and songwriter in the film. Two of my songs as a singer-songwriter.
Yep. It's a red carpet, you guys. Everything happens on a red carpet. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Hi, I'm Emily Lair, and I was the director of Judaism. And sorry, what was the other question? There was a lot of flash, and things happened very quickly.
What was your involvement with the film, and what will you take away personally from this film?
Absolutely. So I was the director on the film, and what I will take away personally is, in a time where the world is at large chaotic, we got to make something that was celebratory of Jewish joy, of nostalgia, of what it is to be 30 and get kicked back to your childhood and crawl your way back, and just something uplifting and full of chutzpah and love.
I can't put it better than that.
Then that's it. Judaism. Cinequest 2024. Check it out. Cinequest 2024, Vincent. Fresh from Australia. Tell us about the film.
Yeah, the film is about a reclusive writer called Vincent who is slowly going insane, but we're not sure whether he's going insane. That's the thing. It might be happening in reality or it might be happening in his head. So the line between reality and fantasy is kept blurred throughout. So it's a bit ambiguous. So we're not really sure if these people exist or whether they just exist in his head. So I don't spell it out throughout the film. So there's a few theories. He might even be dead, and this is all just in hell. So it's one of those films.
Wow.
It's pretty trippy, and I like those filmmakers like David Lynch and Stanley Kubrick that ask more questions than they answer, and I want people to go and watch this and maybe come up with their own idea of what's happening. So I didn't want to make a film that was just going to spell everything out. I love those films. Yeah.
And your involvement in
my role is Gunther in the film, and I'm a reclusive. I actually live in the outback part of Victoria, and I have been living up in the hills for ages. And I just come into town every now and again, and talk to the locals, and I bump into Vincent.
He befriends Vincent basically, and he's almost like the only person that Vincent talks to and can relate to. And some people might even theorize that he represents the good part of Vincent, the good side of his conscience. And there's another character that pop up, which you could theorize is the bad part of Vincent's conscience. Or you could theorize that he's actually a real person from town. So that's where we're talking about things being left up in the air.
A mystery wrapped in an enigma, you guys. See Vincent, Cinequest 2024. That's okay. Tell us who you are and tell us the name of your film.
I'm Érico Hassi, the director of Same Old West, film from Brazil. This is Cristiane, she's the producer.
Okay.
Okay, you want to know a little more about the film?
Yes. Well, not too much.
Okay, I'm not. I'm okay. Well, Same Old West is a Brazilian Western. It's a film about the crisis of masculinity and about very lonely men who live in this isolated region and have to deal with the consequences of being violent and misogyny.
We were a couple, so we worked together a long time. So it's like a synergy can be. We have a good way to work together. So I love it.
Tell us your names and your film.
I'm Judy Winter, the executive producer of Camp Rickstar.
I am Sam McConnell, the director of Camp Rickstar.
Okay, tell us about your directorial process and what did you like about putting this film together?
As a director, I'm really just drawn to a great story, and this here was a fantastic story. I met Judy Winter in 2019, got to know a little bit about her work, her story, and the wonderful camp that was now in its 22nd year that serves folks with disabilities to be able to experience the power of music.
And the birth of the camp came because 30 years ago, a seed was planted when we had a child who was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. And we decided we were going to raise him to be all he could be as we had his older sister in light of disability. And it was groundbreaking work at the time. It still can be seen as groundbreaking work. And then he unfortunately passed away at age 12 very suddenly and unexpectedly. So we had to decide what we were going to do to get out of bed in the morning, how we were going to honor this life that meant so much to us. And we decided Eric had a gift for music that was uncovered when he was 3. So we put him in music therapy classes throughout his life, and he thrived. He was composing music shortly before he died. So we decided he would want to play music all day long. He would want a summer camp where no one is excluded. We take all ages, all abilities. No one is turned away because of financial need. We provide that as well. And we are now in our 22nd year. So the film came when we met and realized there was something really special here to share. And that's what we've done. Story makes people cry.
Okay, what's the name of the film again?
Camp Rickstar, and tomorrow night we premiere.
Yeah, premieres tomorrow night, Friday at the Hammer Theater. And we're so thrilled also we're the recipients of the Kaiser Permanente Thrive Award, which is just extra special for us.
Cinequest 2024, you guys.
My name is Barry J. Neely. I'm here with the director and the writer of Don't Pick Up.
Jeremiah Kipp directed the film. And
I'm Susanna Nolan, and I wrote the film.
Okay, tell us about
It's placed in a children's bookshop. We have Keith David playing Chris, and Keith David, you know, from The Thing and all sorts of wonderful movies.
The Keith David.
The Keith David.
He was in what was that movie where you put the glasses on and you see the creatures?
They live. They live.
Talk on. Okay, go.
So we've got Keith playing the romantic lead, which is a beautiful thing to see. And then we have Catherine Irby, who's from Law and Order CI, who played Detective Eames. And you put these two together and you have an amazing, it's kind of a rom-com gone twisty-turny. And it takes place in a children's bookshop. And she's a kleptomaniac, but she has a flirt with this wonderful bookstore owner, and she has to decide whether to allow love to come into her life or to leave with the book in her purse.
I just did the music for it. And so I had to kind of deal with like this very eclectic story, which was, again, a love theme, but also maybe with a little bit of a twist. At least I tried to do because we're not giving away the ending, right? So therefore, that's all I can tell you is I had to come up with a love theme with a little bit of a twist on it.
And, since you adore Keith David as much as we do, I'll tell you, when he's on set, he's always singing. He's always singing the subtext of the scene. So he was singing songs from South Pacific. When he was doing Jordan Peele's Nope, he was singing songs from Oklahoma. But on ours, he was singing songs from South Pacific. And it was always so that he could stay in character and stay into the truth of the scenes.
Cinequest 2024, red carpet.
My name is Max Neese. I'm the writer-director of Shift.
My name is Grant Vance. I'm the editor and the editor of Shift.
Now, I noticed you have a hat on Destroy. Is that part of the film?
Maybe philosophically, but not intentionally.
Tell us more about the film.
Sure, it's like a Hitchcockian thriller that is basically takes a lot from Rear Window. It's about a night shift security guard at a storage unit facility that thinks he witnesses a murder, and then he starts to investigate it. So instead of the neighborhood that Jimmy Stewart looks through, we have a guy that looks through security monitors and kind of puts the story together that way.
Tell us your name and your film, my friend.
My name is Stimson Sneed, and I'm the writer-director of Tim Travers and the Time Traveler's Paradox, which premieres this Saturday at 7 p.m. And I've said that so many times I could say it in my sleep.
Talk to us about it.
So the story is about the Time Traveler's Paradox, which, if you know your science theory, is about what happens if you go back 1 minute in time and kill your younger self. Because theoretically, that should end the universe. So we decided to build a whole movie about what would happen, which naturally involves, MAGA terrorists, conservative podcasters, lunatic producers, and a very long-suffering bartender and a pizza boy. This is a ludicrously silly film, but it was a joy to do it. Stars Felicia Day, Samuel Dunning, Keith David, Joel McHale, and Danny Trejo.
He even mentioned ludicrous. How can you not go see the film, my man? How can you not go see the film?
It's the only film you're going to see that involves a man learning to love himself, literally.
Oh, boy. What a way to end the interview, dude. Thank you, my friend.
Wilson.
Cinequest 2024. They're going to tell us their names and their film and their involvement.
Hi, I'm Monica Arsenault. I'm the writer and director of a short film called Crimson Wave.
My name is T.S. Evering. I am the production designer for The Crimson Wave.
I'm Isabella Jane Schiller, and I produced Crimson Wave.
Now, how did you all meet? And then when did you all decide we're going to make a film?
So I met Isabella when she was acting in a web series I produced in 2018. And back in 2021, I found out that Isabella wanted to produce more, and we started making things together. And then when I wrote this script and had this idea, I decided to reach out to Isabella to produce it. And then TS and I met on a Facebook group where she was looking for a producer for her film, and I really loved the concept, and I was producing at the time, so I reached out and said that I wanted to help out, and we've been working together on pretty much everything ever since. She has an incredible eye for design.
When she reached out to you, do they still do the poking thing on Facebook?
Oh, yes, they do. Well, I mean, at least they did in it was 2019 or something, or 20, yeah, I know. So I think they did it then. I do not know what they do now.
Words.
Just words. No, we have really fostered a lovely team. We worked on a number of films together at this point, and I think finding your people where you see things the same way and you know that you work well together is really such a gift. And I'm so grateful to Monica for bringing us all together. I'm so excited for the future projects that we'll work on.
This is what we want to see, smiles and laughter.
Yeah.
Cinequest 2024, you guys. As you see, we got them close in the screen. Phillip Siddiq Show. All right. Tell us about your film.
Hi, my name is Tomita Blai, and then the film name is Milkshake, and it's a story about dying father by cancer, reconnected to the son. That is a story.
My name is Malik Sane. My role in the film, I was the second AC and also the editor of the film. And, I just worked closely with I to make sure that I could give her exactly what she wanted, make sure she had the vision she wanted. Any questions, or even if she wanted to try something out, then, that I was just there for that, just supporting her from every step of the way. She's a real good friend of mine. So, once she pitched the project, I was like all on board. Whatever you need, let's do it, So I enjoyed working on the project, and I also really enjoyed, working with I too. So.
Now, sometimes you directed, right?
Yes.
Okay. Directors and editors sometimes kind of clash because you have to decide what stays in and what stays on the floor. Did you guys clash at any time, or was it was all love?
We did.
Because the opening shot, we wanted the the tilt down, but I want static, so I'm more of I like movement and different type of camera shots because I like cinematography more than I actually like editing. I think the cinematography is probably my number one go-to. So I like the camera movements, camera shots, camera angles, and her she wants to stick with a theme of static, so we did clash a little bit on.
In any case, I forgot we clashed it because like you were so nice and a gentle way to clash or kind of like, so that's why I totally forgot that we actually clashed.
It's all love. The film is
Yeah.
premiering at Cinequest. What can you say? What can you say?
We're just glad to be here. I'm glad to be here with my friend and glad to be here standing in front of you, talking to you, so it's all great.
Cinequest 2024, the red carpet keeps rolling through. We keep doing it.
My name is Ramon Menon. I am the writer-director of My Scary Indian Wedding, which is going to be playing on Sunday, March 17th at 4:40 p.m. in front of another great movie called Shift.
Now, how scary can it be? Because we've seen Bollywood weddings before on the television and the movies. How scary is this one going to be?
This one is, real Bollywood weddings are actually pretty goddamn scary. I'm not gonna lie. It's only the Bollywood stuff that they dress it up and make it look like it's all like the song and dance shit. But honestly, they are scary. Family politics, there's curses. So in our movie, we tend to mix up a little bit of both. We get into the family politics, we get into the interrelationship politics, and we also get into the whole mythological aspects, which is the curses, because our movie is about a cursed bridesmaid that has to track down and marry her soulmate to get rid of this vengeful demon that's coming after her that's called a Manglik. And the reason I wanted to come up with this idea was because in India, there's women who have grown up with who are born at a certain time under a certain star, and they're considered a Manglik, which means they're considered bad luck for their future groom and the future groom's family. So when they try to get married, the whole family's like, hey, I don't know if you want to marry this girl. She's going to bring some bad shit to us, some bad juju. And so there's a way to alleviate the curse so that it's a stigma in India. It's basically a social stigma. And I decided to do a movie that had that social stigma, but put it in a horror movie so we can deal with it in a fun way. So it's not just a full-on drama. We can also scare some people as well.
Now, dude, then when you release this film, they're not going to try to push back and come after you, right? Because you're opening up some secrets to quote Western eyes.
Oh yeah, and let them come after me. I'm used to it. My mother heckled me in the womb, so I'm used to my family already coming after me. So let them come. Let them come. I welcome it. Bring it on.
This would say, my dude, my guy. Okay, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. Phillip Siddiq Show, Cinequest 2024. The red carpet is hot. The redness. But she's more than just her good looks, you guys. She's going to tell us her name and about her film.
My name is Giddy Tamar, and I'm with the film Princess Mommy.
Tell us about it.
All right. So the film is a narrative told through a child's perspective of why her mother is not in her life. I know it's pretty deep. So the viewer, they get the depiction from the child's view, but then what they see on the screen is actually the grim reality of why the mother is not involved anymore. So it's a horror.
We don't want to release too much of it, but
I
it
know, I
sounds
don't wanna
like
give too much away.
Yeah. Are there any lighthearted moments in it?
I don't. Yeah, there's some 100%.
Music?
Yeah, there's some good ambiance in it.
That's what we want to see. Good ambiance, okay?
Good ambiance. More about the film?
No, the name.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm such a jokester sometimes. The name of my film is Princess Mommy, and I am Giddy Tamar, and I'm the writer and director.
Thank you. Cinequest 2024, you guys. I think we're doing the wrap on the red carpet. And as we say, we save the best for last. So tell us your name and your film.
My name is Felicia D. Henderson. My film is The Rebel Girls.
Okay.
And let me tell you what it's about.
Yes, indeed.
Just keep talking and you might have some other question. Go ahead.
Keep going.
Okay. So my film is called The Rebel Girls, and it's based on a true story about that happened in southern Georgia in the summer of 1963, where a bunch of kids were marching to integrate a movie theater. A bunch of the girls were arrested, 10 to 16 years old, and then in the middle of the night abducted from the jail and taken to an undisclosed location and kept there for 60 days without their families knowing where they were. It's really about how brilliant these girls are, how amazing, how full of hope and faith, and how they use their brains and magical thinking to say, my body may be here, but my mind is not. And as long as my mind is strong, they cannot destroy us. And so, as much as the story itself is one that is a horror show, it is not a movie about that horror. It is a movie about Black girl magic. And it, in that way, is a contemporary story so that when girls look at it today, they can feel like, wow, if they were able to do that, I can do anything that I want to do. The name of my film is The Rebel Girls. Yes. Thank you. The name of my film is The Rebel Girls, and my name is Felicia D. Henderson, and I am the writer, director, and producer of The Rebel Girls.
Are you on any social media sites that people can plug into you?
Thank you. Yes, I am on Instagram mostly, and my handle is Felicia, Felicia. The letter D is in David, and then Hen, Hen 1. So Felicia D Hen 1.